Welcome to AP Macroeconomics. Now that you are in the class, begin by selecting your pace chart. Remember, the more consistently you work on the course, the easier it will be to select a pace that will work for you. This is not a year-long course, and students who take a year to complete it rarely pass the AP exam or get an A in the course. The diagnostic quiz is only worth a point. You are not expected to know anything on the exam. It is more like a pre-test than a diagnostic test, so don't be afraid to take it. Make sure to create good notes as you work through the course. The first assignments in Week 1 deal with basic knowledge that you will use during the remainder of the course. For the opportunity cost assignment, don't just list the other option as the opportunity cost. Go a little deeper. For example, I can take a golf lesson or work on macroeconomics. If I take the golf lesson, I don't get my macro work done. If I work on macro, I give up the opportunity to improve my swing. The production possibilities frontier is also called the production possibilities curve. Click on all the tabs in the lesson so you will learn everything about the production possibilities frontier. Memorize the three factors that cause the frontier to shift. When defining absolute advantage, make sure you talk about efficiency. Know that the nation or person with the absolute advantage is the most efficient and therefore can produce the most or produce in the least amount of time. Comparative advantage is based on who has the lowest opportunity cost. When calculating the comparative advantage for the first table in Assignment 1.05, use only the maximum number of the good produced by each person. Make sure you show your work, as that is how you explain your answer. Understanding supply and demand is essential for doing well in the remainder of the course. Read lessons 1.06, 1.07, and 1.08 before you complete assignment 1.06, as it will help you understand the assignment more quickly. Quantity supplied is 1 point on the line. It is how many items are supplied at a specific price, so it is controlled by the price of an item. Supply, on the other hand, is the entire line. It is how much of a product is supplied at every price, so it is not controlled by price. When supply changes, the entire line shifts right or left. When quantity supply changes, there is a movement along the supply line. Demand works the same way. If you are given a scenario, you must look at which line is changing, supply or demand. If demand is changing, then quantity supplied will change because demand causes a change in price and price causes a change in quantity supplied. If supply is changing, then quantity demanded will change because supply causes a change in price and price changes the quantity demanded. You might see this in Assignment 1.07. For Assignment 1.08, you will have 8 hand-drawn graphs. Make sure to label the lines, the axes, and the equilibrium price and quantity. There is a tutorial on how to draw a graph under the Course Resources area of the announcement board. You must have the change in price and quantity, as well as the factor causing the change written next to the graph. Label the graphs A through H. The double shift rule says that if both supply and demand shift in the same direction, price is indeterminate. If supply and demand shift in opposite directions, quantity is indeterminate. The last topic is all about government price controls. Know that ceilings are below equilibrium because you can't charge a price higher than ceiling, and floors are placed above equilibrium because you can't charge a price lower than the floor. The market forces of supply and demand won't change when you have a ceiling or a floor. Only quantity demanded and quantity supplied will change. The last assignment in this module allows you a choice. You may attend a live session as shown on the calendar on the announcement board. During these sessions, you will practice actual multiple choice questions with other students. If this is your choice, move on to Module 2 until the live session is offered. You may also complete a discussion-based assessment. Call your instructor or schedule an appointment if this is your choice. It's time to get started on your lessons. See if you can complete this module in 3 weeks or less.